Okay, another week down, and we're getting close. We're getting real close. All right, this week has been productive. The infill panels are all done.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
And probably most impressively and importantly, the really ugly difference in height between the microwave cabinet and the massive gap that the microwave cabinet, again, big thanks to BJ. It's great having a cabinet maker as a mate. We shortened the microwave cabinet up and made it in line with the rest of the cabinets because everyone had commented that, you know, it just didn't look right, and now it looks amazing. Obviously, these cabinets still sit out further than these ones, and that's okay. We also raised the range hood up by 100 mil, so that means a little bit more tiling, but it's a much better height because I just found it was really low over the top of the range hood. But how sensational does this look? All of the kick plates are now done. I just have to silicone the edges. This is pretty much ready for tiling now and paint, obviously. The infill panels, we used MDF, so they have to be primed and painted with antique white, same color as the doors, and then a little bit of no more gaps, etc. As you can see, there's a couple of little shadow lines where the gyprock ceiling is not quite even. Again, no more gaps, will fix that up, and then I get to put my quarter rounds in on the beams. And probably one of the bigger changes on this side, originally we just had 2 cabinets up on the wall here, and we had the other 2 down on the ground. And we had a small bench top for that as well. But it was pretty useless. Having they're only 300mm deep, these wall cabinets, and so that meant that you couldn't really store anything on it, and the bench top was pretty useless as well. It wouldn't even fit my coffee machine, which is probably going to go there. So we decided to spend a little bit extra money and got the 2 600mm cabinets for the floor, ordered a new piece of custom bench top, and put the other 2 cabinets up on the wall. And this week BJ and I built the infill panels up here, and again they just need a little bit of bogging of the screw heads and priming and painting, and then that's ready to go. So the bench top's going to be a couple of weeks. That's okay. That's real easy to screw on once it gets here. Everything else can be finished. So really all that's left, apart from hanging those doors, putting the bench top on, is paint and tiling. Oh, and we've got a plan for, we've got tracks. So we're going to build 4 doors here in front of the pantry, and again they'll be painted in the antique white to match all of the other doors. So that will tie in really nicely. So yeah, I do have to give the ceilings another coat of white. That's why I haven't put the quarter rounds on yet. So I've got a little bit of masking to do, and another coat of white on the ceiling. The island bench is pretty much complete, apart from a little bit of paint and silicone in the edges. But how sensational is that looking? So much better than the old kitchen, and we're getting close. We're getting real close. You know that feeling when you think that things are going really well and you're making good progress, and then suddenly something pops up just to set you back? Well, I was working on the skirting boards to continue the flooring, right? And yeah, they're coming up. There's bloody hard work getting them up. This one was completely destroyed, and in fact the plaster's been repaired at some point in this corner, so that's not a biggie. That's not a biggie. Pull a bit more off around here. That one came off. Yeah, destroyed it getting it off. And this is why. This is the size of the nails that they've used in the skirting board. That piece of skirting board is only, what, 2 feet long, 60 centimeters long, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 giant nails in it, and it sits down below the thickness of the tiles. So as a consequence, when you're getting it out, you tend to destroy it. Another little damage hole in the plaster there. Again, not a biggie, you know. I can fix that. I'm getting pretty good at this plaster stuff. But when I went to pull the skirting board off this wall, oh dear. This wall backs onto the ensuite. Now we knew the ensuite had leaks, and it has been decommissioned, and that's going to be the next major project for reno. But yeah, this is why the skirting board just fell off, because this whole bottom plate is gone. Oh, anyway, I knew I was going to have to do some repairs in there anyway. You can see that's old grouting. So yeah, that's the back of the ensuite wall there. So that whole bottom plate's got to be replaced. Lucky I've got a carpenter slash cabinet maker slash BJ can do anything top mate. Holy dolly. It's all dry. Like I said, we decommissioned this a while ago because we knew we had mold issues. But this is, there's just no wood left here whatsoever. It's gone. Anyway, Oh boy, the boss is going to freak out when she sees this one when she comes home. This is the entry into our bedroom. Oh well. More fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next week. Hopefully it'll be the last one next week. It depends on how we go. But anyway, see ya.